The music industry has changed a lot since I started back in 1990. To get a distributor or wholesaler to purchase product from you to put your CDs, vinyl, cassette, or whatever the format was during those times into retail stores, they had to believe in you, and it was quite a challenge. You had to have available resources, you had to have an adequate team and staff to handle all of your retail promotions. Your sales team had to know all of the buyers in each region or in each state. There was only so much shelf space in each store that carried music, so your retail promotions team had to convince those buyers that your product was the product they needed to purchase for those stores. Your sales team had to know all of the buyers in each region or in each state. You had to decide where you would release first or which area that you would decide would be your breakout area for the artist. It was a lot involved, and a distributor had to know that you had all of that in place before they would even consider signing a distribution agreement with you. Let's say one lucky label has managed to score a distribution deal. So now his retail sales team, they are working really hard, promoting that product, trying to get those buyers to purchase product from them. They are on the phone, they're sending out one sheets, doing everything possible to let them know that that artist is working, he's touring. They're promoting at radio, doing everything that they can to convince those buyers to purchase that product to put in retail stores. Let's say one buyer agreed, and he'll say, okay, I'll take one piece of product from you from one of your artists and put it in 50 of our stores across the United States. So they would purchase 50 pieces of product at wholesale, then resell to the public at retail prices. But if it did not sell within a certain amount of time, that product came down and it was returned to you. They would choose another piece of product to put for sale because they also needed to make a return on their investment. So it involved much more than just putting out product. There needed to be a demand for that product, and you had a certain amount of time to get that sale. This is just a brief overview to give you some insight into what it took back then to have a music distribution. Major labels already had a system in place and a proven track record. Most indies who could prove to majors that they were ready for a distributor, most would sign or license agreements with majors in order to get their music out to the marketplace. There were some indie labels that did have adequate resources, funding, staffing, a track record, and met other requirements in order to get a distribution deal without a major label. Today, with streaming and digital downloads, artists are now easily able to release their music to the world. I think it's incredible. Please keep in mind, however, that you still need to have a plan. It's still imperative to have a marketing and promotions plan in place to know how you will release and approach releasing your music to the world. So although it's easy to release your music, it's also easy for a million others to release their music. And with that in mind, how will you be found? So always keep that in mind as we look at the options that are available to you for your future releases. The first option I want to speak about is your own website. Your own website is not only a viable platform, but a very valuable one, and one that you should not overlook. Real fans that love you and support you as an artist, they'll purchase from you wherever you send them the links to. If you have your own website and would like to use another site in order to host your music, think of Bandcamp. Bandcamp does this job perfectly. You can also sell downloads, physical CDs, collections, merchandise. It's also another platform that you control how your music is presented. You can use that option as well as some of the other options. These two options, however, do not get your music distributed onto streaming platforms. So these other options will include streaming platforms. This is quite a list, so in alphabetical order, here we go. Amuse, A1 Music Group, AWAL, I think that's how that's pronounced, AWAL, Believe Music, Catapult Distribution, CD Baby, DistroKid, Ditto Music, Fresh Tunes, Horus Music, iMusician, InGrooves, Lander, Octave, 1RPM, Record Union, Repost Network, Reverb Nation, Root Note, Sounddrop, STEM, Symphonic Distribution, The Orchard, and TuneCore. All of these digital distributors are here for you if you want to release your music to all of the available digital music platforms. All of the pricing structures vary. Some you pay one-time fee per release, some you pay an annual fee. Some distributors keep percentages of commissions from sales, others charge no commission fee. So you need to research to discover which will work best for you.